Alright, fast forwarding quite a bit already where Charlie is healthy and we actually found out about the secret. Had we already before that? I don't know, but at this point we're like thinking of what we should do with the information we've gained about, you know, the stuff that Magi Shira was doing to us, the illegal stuff. I've been thinking about this all morning, turning the possibilities over in my mind. And back then we had the option of either telling someone or there's nothing we can do. But now there's a third option in which we can confront Shira, so let us do that one. Now I'm not sure how this is quite gonna work out, cause you know, usually teachers are stronger than their students, and considering we aren't even initiates yet, and us two are like, alright, let's try and face against Magi Shira, both of us together, like, we don't know how strong Magi Shira is, considering she sucked a lot of our power every single night as well. So Magi Shira made herself stronger while simultaneously making both of us weaker. So yeah, I'm not sure how much of a fight it's gonna be, but I'm actually quite interested as to how it's going to unfold. But yeah, Charlie doesn't seem excited about this plan. Confront her? We don't have to let her keep doing this to us. And that's all? She's practicing some seriously messed up magic, Sophie. Do you think anyone in the academy is going to believe that? She's one of them. They might even know about it themselves. What if Mage Warren does it to his students too? What if that's the whole system? You're getting into some conspiracy theory nonsense. But, yeah, I mean, at this point we don't know, right? We don't know who we can and who we can't trust. We thought we could trust Magi Shira, but that didn't turn out to be the case. And we have mixed feelings about at least Mage Warren, and we think Mage Warren and Master Orman are on the same side. So even though I kind of like Master Orman, he was nice to us always, if we dislike or mistrust or distrust Mage Warren, then we kinda gotta do the same for Master Orman, right? Because we feel those two are connected or on the same side. So yeah, at this point it's really hard to think like, okay, we can definitely go to this person and they will, you know, to keep our secret and to be on our side. So we just feel like we don't know who's on our side, so the only persons we can trust is just us two. So let's just face the world, us two together, you know, us two against the world. That'll work out great, I'm sure. Maybe I can be of some help. I mean, Ari is there too. Don't do that! My heart pounds against my chest, threatening to burst free. I thought we were done for. Aren't you supposed to be watching Shira? When she got her clothes on, I lost interest. Is that what you call being helpful? At least tell me how she looks naked. Well, fine. If you're so busy being rude, I guess you don't want to hear about the counterspell. A counterspell? A way to stop it, darling. I know what a counterspell is. I can teach it to you, but neither of you are as strong as she is. It will likely take the both of you to pull it off. That's okay. Me and Charlie are the best tag team duo in the country, okay? And you'll get a nice little power boost too. That could be what we need to pass our trials. How can you even think about that in a time like this? Really? It's like you have blinders on. Yeah, we're kind of like, you know, we're still thinking about the trial even though Charlie's probably only thinking about finding a way to defeat Magi Shira. Besides, it's what you need to pass. I can't take it yet. She taps the side of her head, and my spirit falls a little, that's true. She probably, yeah, because that's the thing that never changes in any of that routes, if I remember correctly. Charlie always gets hurt, and because of that, her trial of initiates will always be at a later date than mine. It'll just be postponed a bit for her, so yeah. I am always taking the trial first. Oh, right. If they let me sit in, I'll be the best cheerleader I can manage. But right now, we really need to focus on this Shira business. So we both have to be there to pull it off. We can practice it after class, and then sleep together tonight. Ooh, I like that plan, Charlie. Oh, invite me. Not like that. She frowns and blushes a little bit. Then what's the point? Are you going to class? I can sit in and watch you, but I'm not doing anything hands-on for a few days. I just wanted to get out of the damn medical ward. Almost lost my damn mind in there. I could have kept you company. All you had to do was ask. She gives me a look, but it's quite not the same soul-burning hatred I think it used to be. We're seeing some love in there. Instead, she just sighs. Let's go to class. It's ridiculous looking at her and trying to see her as a dark magi. Yeah. She has red hair, for crying out loud. That's true. Usually they look very, I don't know, they just have this specific look and aura about them when you hear like dark magician or dark magi or anything like that, you know? You don't really think this. I mean, she looks just like a cool, normal teacher, kind of. Sure, red hair isn't necessarily normal, but still, you know? If you were to just look at her and you had to judge which side she was on just from her look within like 5 seconds, you'd definitely think like, alright, she would be on the good side, right? That's just how she looks. That's her look. That's why I feel so betrayed by the fact that she is not on the right side. I'm so disappointed. Like, I trusted her. I actually did. Normally, in most visual novels, I feel like if somebody has a bad side to them, I kind of see it coming, or at least consider it a little bit. I might have thrown a theory here and there where like, okay, this person might possibly be evil. Now, I did question some of the things Magi Shira did. Namely, for example, our nightly ritual, that was weird as fuck. And the shopping part was kind of a little bit strange too. But, I don't know, I just always thought that she was on my side, and I knew that there was this friction between Mage Warren and herself, but I always thought Mage Warren was the evil one, and Magi Shira wasn't. But she got me really good. She tricked me. Would Shira really do something like that? After everything she's done for me? I run through the drills with Shira again, who pushes me harder and harder every time. Spells and counterspells. Even giving me advice as to what Mage Warren may try during our time together. I don't let my distraction bother me. Whatever Magi Shira might be, right now, she's beneficial to me, that's true. She doesn't know that we know her secret, right? So, at this point, we might as well take advantage of the fact that she's teaching me and helping me. Another ordinary day of learning magic. Magi Shira gives me a subtle smile at the end of our lesson, but doesn't break her strict attitude in public. Good luck tomorrow, Sophie. I expect you'll do well. The same goes for you, Charlie, when you finally have your trial. I'll see you both tonight. Oh god, she's coming around tonight again. With a curt nod, she finally strides from the room, leaving me exhausted, my hands tingling from using such concentrated magic for so long. You did do really well, you know. Compared to when we first started, I don't think there's any way you'll lose. Unless I never make it to the trial. We can do this! Maybe we should just wait until after? Bad idea. She's taking our energy. You'd be even stronger if she didn't tamper with you the night before. And you know she will. You have to do something about it tonight. Uh-oh, tonight is the night. So listen up, kids. I'm in charge now. This is the longest school day ever. Eri sits us around in a triangle and decides to use me as her explanation mannequin. As if our lessons from Magi Shira wasn't enough, now we got like extra after-hour classes from Eri as well. When she touches you, she's pulling magic from all over your body. It runs through you like blood and follows the basic pathways of the circulatory system. Her fingers trail over my chest under the stern look of Charlie's glare. Charlie's like, don't you touch my girl, even though Eri actually is already touching us. Like, everywhere? Charlie slaps me on the arm. Don't get her started! But your magic is strongest at your core, like your heart. If you counter the spell while she's taking your magic from your core, then boom! Maximum damage! Okay, have you got it? Remember, timing is everything. She has to be pulling magic from your very core. That's where it's strongest, and where you can counter it. But if you wait too long, it's like putting off an orgasm until it fizzles out before you get tired, instead of building up. Of course you had to make a sexual comparison. Charlie and I exchanged glances. Can we get that in not sex lingo? Amateurs. If she drains too much of your magic, you won't be able to counter it. So make sure you do it at the right time. You should be able to feel it. Can't you just tell us when to use it? I can't feel it like you can. It wouldn't be precise. Whichever one isn't being put to sleep, you'll have to help by giving the other one magic to fuel the ritual. I'm guessing you know how to do that. We both nod. Good. But isn't that really similar to what Magi Shira is doing in the first place? Consent is key. That's true, like, sure it may be similar, but this is here in this case, like, she is allowing us to take magic from Charlie or vice versa, right? Whereas Magi Shira is hiding it, she's doing it secretly, so that is the big difference. Now, as for the actual ritual part, which one of you have ever been to a sex shop? It's relevant. Trust me, how does that have to do with anything, Harry? Well, I'm kinda curious, which one? Charlie and I both groan. Neither of us ate much at dinner. We watched Magi Shira from across the hall, talking with the other mages and Magi. The reality of what we were about to do was sinking in the whole time. I was actually relieved to see my dorm room. Are you ready? Oh yeah, I am ready after seeing you like that, Charlie. No, but I never am until it's already happening. We sit together on the bed. Charlie's arm linked with mine. We're like Siamese twins. We cannot be taken away from each other. We're just keeping each other warm, keeping each other company until Magi Shira comes to take over, I guess. This doesn't look very natural, does it? I mean, maybe when Magi Shira walks in on this, she's like, oh, can I join you ladies, Not especially. We should probably lay down together. Act like we're already almost asleep. She might be less likely to send you back to your room. Charlie nods, lying down in bed and waiting for me. Well, I fight down the urge to go brush my teeth a second time. Right, sure. I lay on the smallest sliver of the edge of the bed. If Magi Shira walked in, she'd think I was practicing levitating. Get over here! She drags me to her suddenly. Magi Shira has been at the forefront of my thoughts all day, but even she has to take a backseat when I see Charlie like that, of course. If Charlie is this close to you, that's the only thing you can look at, think about, smell, consume, anything. Everything will be about Charlie. It makes all the awkward, primal parts of my body wake up, or brain rather. Not now! We're having like a phantom boner, even though we don't have the, that male organ anymore. In our mind, it's like, ooh. Charlie lifts an eyebrow at me, grinning like she knows exactly what I'm thinking. I glance down at her cleavage in a triple take, like my eyes chose the worst time to have a seizure. It's alright. She grins at me quietly, reaching over to slide her fingers over my arm. Are we really gonna get like intimate with each other when Magi Shira is about to walk in? Technically, I am the guy here. I should be the one making moves. She shrugs. Maybe you're just as bad at being the guy as you are at being a girl. Damn! Her teasing grin makes my insides feel like slush, a bead of sweat rolling down my neck. I tried really hard not to like you, you know? Like, really hard. I can't help but laugh. We're just irresistible, right? Even if you're trying really hard not to like me, somehow I'll make you like me, Charlie, and we succeeded in that. I'm just that irresistible, exactly. Okay, now you sound like a guy. She's coming. We all came already. And maybe one of you are too. Where's my invite to the party? Why did I get to put on watch duty while you two get to fondle each other? We're just lying in the same bed, Eri. There's nothing... A sharp knock sounds at the door. Charlie and I sharing a final, wide-eyed look as my Jashira enters. Uh-oh. Dum.